ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವವು ಕೇವಲ ಮತದಾನವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸಹಭಾಗಿತ್ವದ ಪ್ರಜಾಪ್ರಭುತ್ವವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಆರ್ಥಿಕ, ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ವಿಪತ್ತು ಸೇರಿದಂತೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವುದು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಸಮುದಾಯಗಳು ಉತ್ತಮ ತರಬೇತಿ, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಮತ್ತು ಉತ್ತಮ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರಬೇಕು ಎಂದು ಸಿಎಂ ಬಸವರಾಜ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿಯವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The democracy is not just voting, it's a participatory democracy is very important. Participatory means participate in every happening of the state, be it economic activity, be it educational, social, including disaster management. Hence the communities should be trained, communities should be well equipped, and communities should be well informed. And these well-informed, well-trained, well-equipped communities should be linked with the national mainstream, and a clear-cut policy should be there, and proper indications for preparedness of the disaster, and then proper handling of the disaster. Hence, our entire team is very important, and I believe that you are training around lack of volunteers. As our member NDMA said that it is not good enough, but it's a good beginning, I should say. And if you have many more such volunteers all around, I think disaster management will be much, much more, so much easy than what we are facing now. And I should congratulate my team. We are having floods every alternate year in Karnataka for last 10 years now. So that's what I have, while addressing my officers, I just said, now having experienced so much of floods, you should have standardization of management. Learn from the past, learn from different situations, and create such a system that you need not ask anybody, you should start operating. Automatically should be done. And we know the vulnerable districts, vulnerable places, coastal areas. So we have to be prepared for it. And not necessary that every time the signal should come from the top. The second thing I advise them is to use the technology. Man has got certain limitations, but with technology, the limit can be taken to a larger extent. So use of technology is a very, very important aspect in disaster management. And I was Home Minister looking into SDRF and other things. So we had tried to build our technology then, and I could see that they have continued this good work, and our Revenue Minister is helping every time through NDRF funds. Now I have asked them to make more SDRF teams in the state, and strategically located with well-equipped mechanisms. Now only one thing what is left is linking the community, which you are trying to do now. And the entire country is looking into our template. And our Honorable Prime Minister had appreciated this during my presentation in the Chief Minister's Conference. And he has taken the right step to emulate to the other states, so that there has to be some kind of a code, some commonality in approach, and of course site-specific additional codes can be brought in, but there has to be some core codes in disaster management where the golden period is handled at the best efficiency. So upscaling of Abda Mitra scheme is very essential. I thank my Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji to taking up this thing. A live government is one where it goes to the rescue and help when the people are in real problem, in life and death problem. That shows that the government is alive, and that's exactly in the mind of my Prime Minister. Hence, I request that this system has to be used properly, the upskilling has to be done to the best extent, and everybody should be involved, and there should be a regular contacts, not that once we meet, discuss and do our own way. This has to be, whatever has been decided in this conference should be brought in as a subject to be implemented, and there has to be continuous communication on the implementation and report back. Reporting system has to be created after this conference so that how many states have done, to what extent, and where they need the help. I think this will be done. With this, at least we will be able to face the disaster very confidently and help our people, rescue and relieve and rehabilitate them. These three triple R's will be much more easier. Thank you.